the rose. A flower so captivating it has enthralled civilizations for millennia. Its velvety petals, delicately unfurling, reveal a beauty unmatched in the floral kingdom. From the palest blush to the deepest crimson, every shade whispers a tale of elegance and allure. The rose is not just a flower, it's an emblem of passion, a symbol of love, and a testament to the exquisite artistry of nature. Its intoxicating fragrance, carried by the gentlest breeze, has inspired poets and lovers for centuries. The rose's aroma, a complex blend of sweet and spicy notes, evokes a sense of romance and wonder. It's a scent that lingers in the memory long after the petals have fallen, a reminder of fleeting beauty and enduring emotions. The rose's charm is universal, transcending borders and cultures. From the gardens of ancient Rome to the courtyards of Chinese emperors, the rose has held a place of honor. Its image adorns art, literature, and music, a testament to its enduring appeal. In this exploration, we embark on a captivating journey to uncover the secrets of this timeless bloom. We'll delve into its rich history, unravel its scientific mysteries, and discover the myriad ways the rose has shaped our world. The rose is steeped in symbolism, its meaning as multifaceted as its petals. In the language of flowers, each color of rose conveys a distinct message. Red, the color of passion, signifies love and desire. White, the hue of purity, represents innocence and new beginnings. Pink, with its delicate shades, whispers of grace, elegance, and gratitude. Yellow, the color of sunshine, evokes joy, friendship, and new beginnings. And the elusive blue rose, a symbol of the impossible, represents mystery and intrigue. Beyond color, the rose holds cultural and religious significance across the globe. In ancient Rome, roses were associated with Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. They adorned lavish feasts, adorned the hair of emperors, and even served as currency. In Christianity, the rose is linked to the Virgin Mary, representing purity, love, and sacrifice. The rosary, with its beads symbolizing prayers, derives its name from the Latin word for rose garden, rosarium. The rose's legacy extends far beyond its beauty. It has played a pivotal role in history, shaping empires and inspiring revolutions. The Wars of the Roses, a bloody conflict in 15th century England, were named after the emblems of the warring houses, the white rose of York and the red rose of Lancaster. In the 18th century, Empress Josephine of France, wife of Napoleon Bonaparte, amassed an unparalleled collection of roses at her Château de Malmaison. Her passion for these flowers led to the cultivation of new varieties and fueled the development of modern rose breeding. Throughout history, roses have inspired artists, poets, and writers. William Shakespeare famously wrote, "What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet," capturing the flower's timeless appeal. From ancient mythology to modern literature, the rose continues to hold a special place in our collective imagination. It's a symbol of beauty that transcends time, a reminder of the enduring power of nature to inspire and captivate. Our journey into the world of roses begins in the distant past, tracing the flower's origins back to ancient civilizations. We'll explore how roses were cultivated, revered, and immortalized in art and literature. From the sun-drenched fields of ancient Persia to the formal gardens of European palaces, we'll witness the evolution of the rose and its journey across continents. We'll encounter legendary figures who dedicated their lives to cultivating these exquisite blooms, forever changing the face of horticulture. But our exploration goes beyond history. We'll delve into the science behind the rose's alluring fragrance, vibrant colors, and remarkable resilience. We'll uncover the secrets of its genetic makeup, understand its role in the ecosystem, and explore the challenges it faces in a changing world. Join us as we embark on this captivating adventure, uncovering the timeless tale of the rose, a flower that has captivated hearts and inspired imaginations for centuries. Our story begins in the mists of time, long before recorded history. Fossil evidence suggests that roses graced the earth over 35 million years ago. Imagine, if you will, these prehistoric blooms, their petals unfurling in a world untouched by human hands. These ancient roses, while different from the cultivated varieties we know today, were the ancestors of the fragrant beauties that would captivate civilizations to come. Archaeological discoveries offer tantalizing glimpses into the rose's early relationship with humankind. In China, fossilized roses dating back 5,000 years have been unearthed, hinting at the flower's long history of cultivation in the East. Ancient texts from India, dating back to 3000 BC, mention the use of roses in religious ceremonies and traditional medicine. These fragmented pieces of evidence paint a picture of a flower deeply intertwined with human culture from the very beginning. Though the specifics remain shrouded in the mists of time, one thing is clear: the rose has captivated our imaginations for millennia. As we journey through the annals of history, we'll uncover more concrete evidence of the rose's enduring allure. From the sun-drenched plains of Persia to the bustling marketplaces of ancient Rome, the rose has left its fragrant mark on civilizations across the globe. Our journey takes us first to ancient Persia, often hailed as the cradle of rose cultivation. Here, in the fertile valleys nestled between rugged mountains, the rose flourished. The ancient Persians, renowned for their love of beauty and refinement, were among the first to cultivate roses on a large scale. They developed sophisticated irrigation systems and experimented with grafting techniques, creating new and exotic varieties of this beloved flower. The Persian gardens, lush oases filled with the intoxicating scent of roses, became legendary throughout the ancient world. Poets spun verses celebrating the rose's beauty, comparing its petals to the blush of dawn and its fragrance to the breath of angels. The rose's significance in Persian culture extended far beyond its aesthetic appeal. It was deeply intertwined with their mythology and religious beliefs. The rose was associated with the goddess of love and beauty, and its petals were used in sacred rituals and ceremonies. The Persians' love affair with the rose would have a profound impact on the flower's journey. As their empire expanded, so too did the cultivation of roses, spreading westward along trade routes to Greece, Rome, and beyond. The ancient Romans, known for their opulence and love of luxury, embraced the rose with unmatched enthusiasm. The flower, imported from conquered lands like Egypt and Persia, became a symbol of status and extravagance. Roman emperors, eager to display their wealth and power, indulged in lavish displays of roses. Roses adorned banquet halls, their petals strewn across floors and tables. They were woven into garlands to crown victorious generals and emperors. The Romans even developed a method for forcing roses to bloom out of season in greenhouses, ensuring a constant supply of these coveted blooms. The Roman passion for roses extended beyond mere decoration. Rosewater, created by steeping petals in water, was a popular ingredient in perfumes, cosmetics, and even culinary delicacies. The Romans believed in the rose's therapeutic properties, using rose oil to soothe skin ailments and rose petals in medicinal concoctions. However, the Roman love for roses also had a darker side. Their extravagant displays consumed vast quantities of flowers. The poet Horace lamented the obsession with roses, remarking that valuable land was being used to cultivate flowers instead of essential crops, a testament to the rose's allure and the lengths to which the Romans would go to acquire them. While roses flourished in the West, they were also taking root in the East. In ancient China, the rose found a welcoming home. Chinese emperors, captivated by the rose's beauty and fragrance, incorporated the flower into their elaborate gardens. These gardens, often vast and meticulously designed, served as symbols of imperial power and harmony with nature. Roses, alongside other prized plants like peonies and lotuses, occupied a prominent place in these horticultural masterpieces. The Chinese, renowned for their herbal medicine traditions, also recognized the rose's medicinal properties. They used rose petals and rose hips, the fruit of the rose plant, in various remedies. Rose tea, brewed from dried petals, was enjoyed for its delicate flavor and believed to aid digestion and promote relaxation. The rose's journey through time is a testament to its enduring appeal. From the ancient Persians who first cultivated its beauty to the Romans who indulged in its extravagance, the rose has captivated hearts and minds across cultures. As we continue our exploration, we will delve deeper into the science, symbolism, and cultural significance of this timeless bloom. Behind the rose's captivating facade lies a world of intricate biological processes. Each delicate petal, each thorny stem is a testament to the ingenuity of nature. The science of roses delves into the hidden wonders of this beloved flower, revealing the secrets behind its growth, development, and resilience. At the heart of the rose's allure lies photosynthesis, the remarkable process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. The rose's leaves, those emerald green solar panels, capture the sun's rays, fueling the production of sugars that nourish the plant. Through a complex dance of chemical reactions, water drawn up from the roots and carbon dioxide absorbed from the air are transformed into life-sustaining sustenance. But it's not just about energy production. The rose's survival depends on its ability to transport nutrients, water, and signaling molecules throughout its structure. This is where the vascular system comes into play, a network of tiny tubes that act as the plant's circulatory system. Water and minerals, absorbed by the roots, travel upwards through the xylem, while sugars produced in the leaves are transported downwards through the phloem, ensuring every part of the plant receives the nourishment it needs to thrive. The science of roses also encompasses the study of plant hormones, those chemical messengers that regulate growth, development, and responses to environmental cues. Auxins, for example, play a crucial role in stem elongation, root development, and the formation of those iconic rosebuds. Gibberellins, another class of hormones, influence stem elongation, flowering, and fruit development. By understanding the intricate interplay of these hormones, scientists can unlock the secrets to manipulating rose growth, leading to the creation of new varieties with desirable traits. The rose's fragrance is its olfactory signature, a complex bouquet that has intoxicated poets and lovers for centuries. But what is it about this aroma that evokes such profound emotions and memories? The answer lies in the fascinating world of plant chemistry, where volatile organic compounds released by the flower create a symphony of scents. Within the delicate petals of the rose lie specialized cells called osmophores, the fragrance factories of the plant world. These tiny scent glands produce a complex mixture of volatile compounds, each with its own unique aroma. Some of the most prominent scent molecules in roses include geraniol, which imparts a sweet rosy aroma, citronellol with its fresh citrusy notes, and nerol, which contributes a delicate green tea-like scent. The precise combination and concentration of these volatile compounds vary depending on the rose variety, environmental conditions, and even the time of day. For instance, some roses release their fragrance most intensely in the morning, while others reach their aromatic peak in the evening. Factors like temperature, humidity, and soil composition can also influence the production and release of these fragrant molecules. But the rose's fragrance is more than just a sensory delight. It plays a crucial role in attracting pollinators, those essential partners in the plant's reproductive cycle. Bees, butterflies, and other insects are drawn to the rose's intoxicating aroma, unwittingly carrying pollen from one flower to another, facilitating fertilization and ensuring the continuation of the rose lineage. The sheer diversity of roses, with their myriad colors, shapes, and fragrances, is a testament to the power of plant breeding. For centuries, horticulturists have been meticulously selecting and crossing rose varieties, manipulating the flower's genetic makeup to create new and ever more stunning blooms. The science behind rose breeding lies in understanding the principles of inheritance, those fundamental laws that govern the transmission of traits from one generation to the next. By carefully selecting parent plants with desirable characteristics such as disease resistance, flower size, or fragrance intensity, breeders can increase the likelihood of those traits being passed down to their offspring. Traditional rose breeding involves transferring pollen from the stamen of one flower to the stigma of another, a delicate process often carried out by hand. The resulting seeds, if successfully fertilized, will carry a combination of genetic material from both parent plants. These seeds are then carefully sown and nurtured, with breeders eagerly anticipating the characteristics of the next generation. In recent decades, advances in biotechnology have revolutionized rose breeding. Techniques like genetic engineering allow scientists to introduce specific genes into rose plants, conferring desirable traits with greater precision. For example, researchers have successfully inserted genes into roses to enhance their vase life, increase their resistance to diseases like black spot, and even alter their color to create the elusive blue rose. With thousands of rose varieties in existence, each with its own unique characteristics, a system of classification is essential for bringing order to this botanical chaos. Roses are classified based on their lineage, growth habit, flower form, and other distinguishing features. One of the primary classifications divides roses into three main groups: species roses, old garden roses, and modern roses. Species roses, also known as wild roses, are the ancestors of all cultivated varieties. These roses, found growing naturally in various parts of the world, typically have single blooms with 5 petals and a simple open form. Old garden roses encompass a wide range of roses that were popular before the introduction of hybrid tea roses in the late 19th century. These roses, known for their strong fragrance and graceful forms, include classes like Alba roses, Gallica roses, and Damask roses. Old garden roses typically have a more informal growth habit and often repeat bloom throughout the season. Modern roses, the largest and most diverse group, are the result of extensive hybridization and breeding efforts over the past century. Hybrid tea roses, with their long stems and perfectly formed blooms, are perhaps the most iconic representatives of this group. Other modern rose classes include Floribunda roses, known for their clusters of smaller blooms, and grandiflora roses, which combine the elegance of hybrid teas with the cluster-forming habit of floribundas. Understanding the different classifications of roses can be helpful for gardeners and enthusiasts alike, providing insights into a rose's growth habit, bloom characteristics, and potential uses in the landscape. While roses have long been symbols of beauty and love, their cultivation and trade have not been without controversy. From concerns about pesticide use to the ethical implications of genetic engineering, the rose industry faces complex challenges in a world grappling with environmental sustainability and social responsibility. The widespread use of pesticides in conventional rose production has raised concerns about the potential impacts on human health and the environment. Pesticides can contaminate soil and water sources, harm beneficial insects like bees, and pose risks to farm workers and consumers. As awareness of these issues grows, there is increasing demand for sustainably grown roses produced using organic farming practices that minimize the use of synthetic chemicals. The development of genetically modified roses has also sparked debate. While proponents argue that genetic engineering can lead to roses with enhanced traits such as disease resistance and improved vase life, critics raise concerns about the potential for unintended consequences such as the creation of herbicide-resistant weeds or the disruption of natural ecosystems. In addition to these ethical and environmental concerns, the rose industry also faces challenges related to climate change. Rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and shifting precipitation patterns can all impact rose production, leading to reduced yields, disease outbreaks, and changes in flower quality. To address these challenges, researchers and industry stakeholders are working together to develop more sustainable and resilient rose production practices. This includes exploring the use of integrated pest management strategies, developing drought-tolerant rose varieties, and promoting fair labor practices throughout the supply chain. As we delve deeper into the world of roses, it's essential to acknowledge both the beauty and the complexities surrounding their cultivation and trade. By understanding the challenges and opportunities facing the rose industry, we can make more informed choices as consumers and advocates, ensuring the legacy of this timeless bloom for generations to come. Beyond their captivating beauty, roses possess a long and storied history as healers, their petals and hips harboring a wealth of medicinal properties. For centuries, herbalists and healers have recognized the rose's therapeutic potential, incorporating various parts of the plant into remedies to soothe ailments and promote well-being. One of the most prized components of the rose in herbal medicine is the rosehip, the fleshy fruit that develops after the flower fades. Rosehips are a rich source of vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that supports immune function, collagen production, and overall health. During World War II, when citrus fruits were scarce in Britain, rosehip syrup became a popular source of vitamin C, especially for children. Rose petals, too, possess medicinal properties. They contain tannins, compounds known for their astringent properties, which can help tighten tissues and reduce inflammation. Rose water, created by steeping rose petals in water, has long been used as a soothing eye wash, relieving redness and irritation. It's also a popular ingredient in toners and facial mists, helping to balance the skin's pH and reduce inflammation. Rose essential oil, extracted from the delicate petals through steam distillation, is another potent remedy in the herbalist's arsenal. Its calming and uplifting aroma has made it a popular choice for aromatherapy, where it's used to alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression. Rose essential oil is also believed to possess anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, making it a valuable ingredient in skincare products for acne-prone and sensitive skin. The rose's intoxicating fragrance has captivated hearts and minds for centuries, its allure transcending cultures and generations. It's no surprise, then, that the rose has played a starring role in the world of perfumery for millennia, its essence woven into countless scents that evoke romance, luxury, and sophistication. The use of roses in perfumery dates back to ancient civilizations. The Egyptians, renowned for their mastery of fragrance, were among the first to capture the rose's essence. They would steep rose petals in oil, creating fragrant unguents and perfumes that were used in religious ceremonies as well as for personal adornment. The ancient Persians, too, were masters of rose perfumery. They developed sophisticated distillation techniques to extract rose water and rose oil, which were highly prized throughout the ancient world. Rose water was used not only as a fragrance but also as a flavoring agent in food and beverages, adding a touch of floral sweetness to culinary creations. The rose's reign in the world of perfumery continued through the centuries. During the Renaissance, rosewater was a popular ingredient in perfumes and cosmetics favored by both men and women. The Victorians, with their penchant for romanticism, adored the rose's delicate fragrance, incorporating it into perfumes, soaps, and potpourri. The rose's allure extends beyond its intoxicating fragrance. Its petals and hips also harbor beauty secrets that have been passed down through generations. From ancient beauty rituals to modern skincare formulations, the rose has earned its place as a coveted ingredient, renowned for its ability to soothe, hydrate, and enhance the complexion. One of the key benefits of roses in skincare lies in their anti-inflammatory properties. Rose water, with its gentle astringent and cooling effects, has long been used to soothe irritated skin, reduce redness, and calm inflammation. It's a popular ingredient in toners, facial mists, and after-sun products, helping to restore balance to the skin's pH and alleviate discomfort. Rosehip oil, extracted from the seeds of rosehips, is another skincare powerhouse. It's rich in essential fatty acids, including linoleic acid and linolenic acid, which are crucial for maintaining the skin's barrier function, preventing moisture loss, and promoting a healthy, radiant complexion. Rosehip oil is also a good source of vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that helps protect the skin from environmental damage, such as UV radiation and pollution. The rose's astringent properties also make it a valuable ingredient for oily and acne-prone skin. Rose water can help tighten pores, reduce excess oil production, and control shine without stripping the skin of its natural moisture. Some believe that the rose's antibacterial properties may also help to combat acne-causing bacteria, although more research is needed in this area. The use of roses in herbal medicine, perfumery and skincare is not merely a relic of the past. It continues to evolve and find new expressions in the modern world. As scientific understanding of the rose's properties advances, researchers and innovators are discovering novel ways to harness its therapeutic potential and incorporate its essence into contemporary applications. In the realm of herbal medicine, rose extracts are being studied for their potential benefits in managing a range of health conditions. Some studies suggest that rosehip extracts may help reduce pain and inflammation in people with osteoarthritis, while others are exploring the potential of rose petal extracts in alleviating anxiety and improving sleep quality. The fragrance industry, too, continues to be inspired by the rose's timeless allure. Perfumers are experimenting with new extraction techniques and blending methods to capture the nuances of different rose varieties, creating scents that range from fresh and delicate to rich and intoxicating. Rose-based fragrances remain a mainstay in the perfume world, appealing to a wide range of tastes and preferences. In skincare, the rose's popularity shows no signs of waning. Cosmetic companies are incorporating rose extracts into a wide array of products, from cleansers and toners to serums and moisturizers. The rose's versatility as a skincare ingredient allows it to address a variety of skin concerns, making it a valuable addition to any beauty routine. The rose's journey through history, from ancient remedies to modern applications, speaks to its remarkable versatility and enduring appeal. It's a flower that captivates our senses, soothes our ailments, and enhances our beauty rituals. As we continue to explore the rose's potential, it's essential to approach its use with a holistic perspective, recognizing its multifaceted nature and embracing its gifts in their entirety. Whether we're enjoying the intoxicating fragrance of a rose garden, sipping on a cup of rosé tea, or indulging in a skincare ritual infused with rose extracts, let us take a moment to appreciate the legacy of this timeless bloom. The rose reminds us of the interconnectedness of nature, beauty and well-being, inviting us to slow down, savor the moment, and appreciate the simple yet profound pleasures that life has to offer. The rose, with its captivating beauty and intoxicating fragrance, is not just a delight to the senses, it's a powerful economic force. From vast flower farms to bustling auction houses, the global rose industry generates billions of dollars annually, supporting livelihoods and shaping economies around the world. The economic impact of roses extends far beyond the flower itself. It encompasses a complex web of interconnected industries, including floriculture, horticulture, perfumery, cosmetics, and even tourism. Millions of people worldwide depend on the rose industry for their livelihoods, from the farmers who cultivate these delicate blooms to the florists who transform them into stunning arrangements. The Netherlands, often dubbed the flower shop of the world, is a prime example of the rose's economic clout. The country boasts a thriving flower auction system, where millions of flowers, including a vast array of roses, are traded daily. These auctions, a spectacle of bustling activity and competitive bidding, connect growers from around the world with buyers eager to acquire the freshest and most sought-after blooms. Beyond cut flowers, the rose industry encompasses a wide range of products, each contributing to its economic significance. Rose oil, extracted from the delicate petals, is a highly prized ingredient in perfumery and cosmetics, commanding a premium price due to the labor-intensive extraction process and the oil's potent fragrance. Rose water, a byproduct of the distillation process, is also a valuable commodity used in skincare, food and beverage flavorings, and even religious ceremonies. The journey of a rose from a farm to a vase is often a long and complex one, traversing continents and navigating a globalized trade network. The global rose trade connects producers, primarily located in developing countries with favorable climates for rose cultivation, with consumers in developed nations where roses are in high demand for special occasions, gifts, and everyday enjoyment. Ecuador, Colombia, and Kenya are among the top exporters of roses, their high-altitude farms and equatorial climates providing ideal conditions for year-round production. These countries have become major players in the global rose market, supplying a significant portion of the roses sold in Europe, North America, and Asia. The global rose trade, while a boon for some economies, is not without its challenges. Fluctuations in demand, currency exchange rates, and transportation costs can impact profitability for both growers and retailers. The perishable nature of roses adds another layer of complexity, as flowers must be transported quickly and efficiently to ensure they reach consumers in pristine condition. The rise of online flower delivery services has also transformed the rose trade, providing consumers with greater convenience and choice while presenting both opportunities and challenges for traditional brick-and-mortar florists. Online platforms have expanded the reach of rose growers, allowing them to connect directly with consumers in new markets. But they also introduce increased competition and pressure to offer competitive prices and efficient delivery services. The beauty of a rose often belies the environmental and ethical complexities associated with its production and trade. From water usage and pesticide application to labor practices and fair trade concerns, the rose industry faces growing scrutiny as consumers become more aware of the social and environmental footprint of their purchases. Water usage is a significant concern in rose cultivation, particularly in regions facing water scarcity. Roses, like many cut flowers, require significant amounts of water to thrive, and unsustainable water extraction practices can deplete aquifers, harm ecosystems, and exacerbate water stress in already arid regions. The use of pesticides and other agrochemicals in rose production is another area of concern. While these chemicals can help control pests and diseases, they can also contaminate soil and water sources, harm beneficial insects like bees, and pose risks to the health of farm workers and consumers. Ethical considerations are also paramount in the rose industry. Concerns about fair wages, safe working conditions, and the use of child labor have been raised in some rose-producing countries. Consumers are increasingly demanding transparency and accountability throughout the supply chain, seeking assurance that the roses they purchase are ethically sourced and produced in a manner that respects the rights of workers and the environment. Climate change, with its unpredictable weather patterns, rising temperatures, and increased frequency of extreme events, poses a significant threat to the future of rose production. Roses, with their specific climatic requirements, are particularly vulnerable to these shifts, and the industry is already feeling the effects. In some rose-growing regions, rising temperatures are leading to earlier blooming times, reduced flower size, and increased susceptibility to pests and diseases. Drought conditions, exacerbated by climate change, are putting a strain on water resources, forcing growers to make difficult choices about water allocation and potentially leading to reduced yields or even crop failures. Extreme weather events, such as floods, hailstorms, and heat waves, pose another threat to rose cultivation. These events can damage crops, disrupt transportation networks, and lead to economic losses for growers and retailers alike. The unpredictability of these events makes it challenging for growers to adapt and mitigate risks, adding another layer of uncertainty to the future of the industry. Despite these challenges, the rose industry is not standing idly by. Growers, researchers, and industry stakeholders are working together to develop and implement climate-smart agricultural practices such as drought-tolerant varieties, integrated pest management strategies, and water-efficient irrigation systems. These efforts are crucial for ensuring the long-term viability of the rose industry and its ability to adapt to the changing climate. As we've seen, the rose industry faces a complex web of challenges, from environmental sustainability and ethical sourcing to the impacts of climate change and the evolving global marketplace. However, within these challenges lie opportunities for innovation, collaboration, and a more sustainable and equitable future for the industry. Consumers have a powerful role to play in shaping the future of the rose industry. By making informed choices about the roses we purchase, we can support growers who prioritize sustainability, fair labor practices, and environmental stewardship. Look for certifications like Fair Trade, Rainforest Alliance, or Veriflora, which indicate that roses have been produced according to specific social and environmental standards. Beyond individual choices, there's a growing movement towards more sustainable and ethical practices within the rose industry itself. Growers are adopting precision agriculture techniques such as sensor-based irrigation and targeted fertilizer application to optimize resource use and minimize environmental impact. New rose varieties are being developed with improved disease resistance, reducing the need for chemical treatments. The rose industry's future hinges on its ability to adapt, innovate, and prioritize both environmental and social responsibility. By embracing sustainable practices, fostering transparency throughout the supply chain, and engaging in open dialogue with consumers, the industry can ensure that the beauty of the rose continues to inspire and delight for generations to come. The world of roses is a vast and vibrant tapestry woven with a dazzling array of colors, shapes, and fragrances. From the classic elegance of hybrid teas to the romantic charm of old garden roses, each variety possesses its own unique allure, captivating gardeners and enthusiasts alike with their diverse beauty. Over centuries of cultivation, hybridization, and meticulous selection, rose breeders have developed thousands of distinct varieties, each with its own unique characteristics and charm. These varieties, classified into various groups based on their lineage, growth habit, and flower form, offer a breathtaking spectrum of choices for gardeners, whether they seek a show-stopping centerpiece for a formal garden or a cascade of fragrant blooms to adorn a cottage border. Navigating this vast world of roses can seem daunting, but understanding the key characteristics of different rose groups can help gardeners make informed choices for their gardens and landscapes. Whether you're drawn to the perfectly formed blooms of hybrid teas, the clusters of vibrant color offered by floribundas, or the nostalgic fragrance of old garden roses, there's a rose variety out there waiting to enchant your senses and elevate your garden to new heights of beauty. Join us as we delve into the captivating world of rose varieties, exploring their unique attributes, historical significance, and enduring appeal. From the classic to the contemporary, we'll uncover the diversity and splendor of these beloved blooms, inspiring you to cultivate your own rose garden masterpiece. Among the vast array of rose varieties, hybrid teas stand as the undisputed monarchs of the rose garden. These elegant beauties, with their long stems, perfectly formed blooms, and intoxicating fragrance, have captured the hearts of gardeners and rose enthusiasts for over a century, becoming synonymous with classic rose elegance. Hybrid tea roses emerged in the late 19th century, the result of a serendipitous cross between hybrid perpetual roses, known for their repeat blooming habit, and tea roses, prized for their delicate beauty and exquisite fragrance. This fortuitous union gave rise to a new breed of roses, combining the best qualities of both parents, the repeat blooming vigor of hybrid perpetuals with the elegance and fragrance of tea roses. Hybrid tea roses are characterized by their large, high-scented blooms, typically borne singly atop long, sturdy stems. Their petals, often exquisitely ruffled or scrolled, unfurl gracefully from a pointed bud, creating a symphony of form and texture that has captivated generations. The fragrance of hybrid teas is equally captivating, ranging from sweet and fruity to spicy and musky, often filling the air with their intoxicating aroma. Their versatility in the garden is another hallmark of hybrid tea roses. Their long stems make them ideal for cutting and displaying in vases, bringing a touch of elegance to indoor spaces. In the garden, they shine as focal points in formal beds and borders, their stately presence commanding attention. They can also be incorporated into mixed plantings, adding a touch of sophistication to cottage gardens and informal landscapes. Section 3. Floribundas, Clusters of Delight. While hybrid tea roses reign supreme in terms of individual bloom perfection, floribunda roses enchant with their abundance of color and their extended season of bloom. These cluster-flowered beauties, bursting with vibrant hues, bring a touch of carefree charm to the garden, their profusion of blossoms creating a dazzling spectacle. As their name suggests, floribunda roses are known for their clusters of flowers, typically borne in large sprays atop sturdy stems. Unlike hybrid teas, which typically produce one bloom per stem, floribundas produce multiple blooms on each stem, creating a cascade of color that can last for weeks on end. The individual blooms of floribundas are generally smaller than those of hybrid teas, but what they lack in size, they make up for in sheer abundance. Their petals, often less intricately formed than those of hybrid teas, possess a simple charm, their colors ranging from the softest pastels to the most vibrant hues. While not all floribundas are fragrant, many varieties release a delightful perfume, adding an olfactory dimension to their visual appeal. In the garden, floribundas are prized for their versatility and their ability to provide continuous color throughout the growing season. Their compact growth habit makes them ideal for smaller gardens, while their profusion of blooms makes them stunning additions to mass plantings and borders. They can also be grown in containers, bringing a touch of cheer to patios, balconies, and other outdoor living spaces. Section 4. The charm of old garden roses. Before the advent of hybrid teas and floribundas, the rose garden was a realm ruled by old garden roses. These heirloom varieties, cherished for their romantic forms, intoxicating fragrance, and rich history, possess a timeless allure that continues to captivate gardeners and rose enthusiasts today. Old garden roses encompass a diverse group of roses that were popular before the introduction of hybrid tea roses in the late 19th century. These roses, often with complex lineages tracing back centuries, include classes such as Alba roses, Gallica roses, Damask roses, centifolia roses, and moss roses, each with its own unique charm and characteristics. One of the hallmarks of old garden roses is their intoxicating fragrance. These roses, often described as having a true rose scent, release a heady perfume that fills the air, transporting gardeners back to a time when roses were prized for their olfactory delights as much as their visual appeal. Their fragrance, often a complex blend of sweet, fruity, and spicy notes, is particularly intense in the morning and evening hours, creating a sensory experience that lingers long after the petals have faded. The forms of old garden roses are as diverse as their fragrance, ranging from the cupped blooms of gallicas to the densely petaled rosettes of centifolias. Their petals, often loosely arranged and delicately ruffled, create a sense of romantic exuberance, their blooms seemingly overflowing with beauty. Unlike the perfectly formed blooms of hybrid teas, old garden roses embrace a more informal aesthetic, their imperfections adding to their charm. The journey of a rose from a tiny seed to a magnificent bloom is a testament to the wonders of nature and the dedication of gardeners. While cultivating roses may seem like a daunting task, understanding the basic principles of rose care can empower even novice gardeners to create their own rose garden oasis. Roses, like all plants, thrive when their basic needs are met: sunlight, water, nutrients, and proper air circulation. Providing these essential elements in the right balance is key to cultivating healthy, vigorous roses that reward gardeners with an abundance of blooms. Sunlight is essential for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy to fuel their growth. Roses thrive in full sun, ideally receiving at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. While roses can tolerate some shade, especially in hotter climates, they'll produce fewer blooms and may be more susceptible to diseases if they don't receive adequate sunlight. Water is another crucial element for rose growth. Roses prefer well-drained soil that is consistently moist but not waterlogged. Watering deeply and less frequently is generally better than frequent, is shallow watering, as it encourages the roots to grow deeper, making the plants more resilient to drought stress. Nutrients are essential for healthy rose growth and abundant blooming. Roses are heavy feeders, requiring regular fertilization throughout the growing season. A balanced fertilizer formulated specifically for roses can provide the essential nutrients they need to thrive. Fertilizing in early spring just as new growth begins, and again in midsummer can help ensure continuous blooming throughout the season. Pruning is another important aspect of rose care, helping to maintain the plant's shape, encourage new growth, and remove dead or diseased wood. Pruning should be done in late winter or early spring before new growth begins. The specific pruning techniques vary depending on the rose variety and the desired growth habit, but generally involve removing any dead, diseased, or crossing branches, as well as shaping the plant to promote air circulation and light penetration. And so we conclude our journey through the captivating world of roses. From the ancient Persians who first cultivated their beauty to the modern-day gardeners who nurture their blooms, the rose has woven its way through history, captivating hearts and inspiring imaginations for millennia. We've explored the rose's rich history, from its origins in ancient civilizations to its rise as a global icon. We've delved into the science behind its alluring fragrance, vibrant colors, and remarkable resilience. We've uncovered the secrets of its cultivation, the art of its breeding, and the challenges it faces in a changing world. We've seen how the rose has been immortalized in art, literature, and music, its timeless beauty transcending cultures and generations. More than just a flower, the rose is a symbol of love, beauty, and resilience. It reminds us of the power of nature to inspire, to heal, and to connect us to something greater than ourselves. As we've journeyed through the world of roses, we've witnessed the passion and dedication of those who cultivate, study, and cherish these exquisite blooms. From the skilled breeders who strive to create ever more beautiful and resilient varieties, to the gardeners who nurture their roses with care and devotion, the human connection to the rose runs deep. But our exploration has also revealed the complexities and challenges facing the rose industry in the 21st century. From concerns about environmental sustainability and ethical sourcing to the impacts of climate change and the evolving global marketplace, the future of roses is inextricably linked to the choices we make today. As we move forward, let us carry with us the lessons learned from the timeless tale of the rose. Let us appreciate the delicate balance of beauty and resilience that these blooms embody. Let us support sustainable practices that ensure the health of our planet and the well-being of those who cultivate these precious flowers. And let us never lose sight of the simple joy that a single rose can bring. Whether we're admiring a rose in full bloom, inhaling its intoxicating fragrance, or gifting a bouquet to a loved one, let us savor the moment and appreciate the enduring power of this timeless bloom. The world of roses is vast and ever-evolving, offering endless opportunities for discovery and delight. Embrace the diversity of varieties, each with its own unique charm and story to tell. Explore the world of rose gardening, experiencing the satisfaction of nurturing these blooms from bud to blossom. Delve into the rich history and cultural significance of roses, uncovering the myriad ways they have shaped our world. The journey of discovery is as boundless as the beauty of the rose itself. So let us continue to explore, to learn, and to cherish the timeless legacy of the rose. Now that you've journeyed with us through the captivating world of roses, we invite you to share the wonder. Share this video with fellow flower enthusiasts, nature lovers, and anyone who appreciates the timeless beauty of the rose. Let's spread the knowledge, ignite a passion for roses, and inspire others to cultivate their own connections with these captivating blooms. Don't stop here. Embark on your own rose-filled adventures. Visit a local rose garden, learn about rose care, or even try your hand at growing your own roses. The possibilities are as endless as the varieties of roses themselves. Most importantly, never stop appreciating the simple yet profound beauty of a rose. Whether it's a single bloom gracing a windowsill or a garden bursting with color, let the rose remind you of the beauty that surrounds us each and every day. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the timeless tale of roses. May your life be filled with their beauty, fragrance, and enduring inspiration.